I was actually going to school at Texas Tech, and they were having sing-song. And I heard a couple of guys, fiddling around with the guitar and thought, I need to, learn how to play this. I found one backstage and was kind of fiddling around with it. Well, the next year at Sing Song, being a stagehand, somebody didn't show up for their slot, and they said, get out there and entertain, for about 20 minutes. And I only knew one song, Fire and Rain by James Taylor. And I went out and sang that, leg shaking, hand shaking, voice shaking, and was an addict after that.
First the warm and then the pain inside, with an ending that made me cry. You put a ring on your finger.
What a talented guy. Holy mackerel. I met DG at the Main Street Saloon. He had a cassette that he had recorded in his kitchen. We went out to my little clapped out Dodge D50 pickup truck and stuck that cassette in there, and I heard this song and I just went, I was just dumbstruck, And I was like, DG, you have got to record this, and record it well and give this song what it deserves.
It was a very positive scene with lots of music going on and lots of interaction with the community. Mike Pritchard had a band called Blue Thunder. They had a horn section and a really huge band, but with a full sound. And even before that, there was a couple of rock bands. A band called Sunstoned Hawk was one of the first bands that I thought, I want to play rock and roll guitar.
Your eyes twinkle like the stars. I can touch you in the moonlight, holding your hand. We don't have to go to
Years later, I did the open mic on Broadway, which was formerly No Frills Grill. And people were coming from all across the country, traveling through Lubbock to stop in. And we had a standing rule that anybody that was traveling, any of the musicians that were traveling, got to get up first so they could make it on the road. And we helped people out if they didn't have money to get to the next show. We'd take up a collection and, or if they needed a place to stay, my couch and my spare bedroom was always open during that time.
It don't matter, honey, where we are. As long as there's sky, we got the moon and the stars. All I can offer is all of me. Down here on my knee for the world to see.
I was on the road for a while back years ago and was doing 1,200, 1,500 miles a week, mostly in Texas and New Mexico, Oklahoma. But had a one daughter that was still very young, and finally decided I need to come in off the road to get her taken care of. I'm still working and playing 2 or 3 days a week, but not like the days of old when I was working 7 days a week. This is not for the timid. It's a hard life, and we have to put up with a lot. And the biggest thing that I tell young musicians is that you need to educate yourself on the business end of what you're doing, first of all. Second of all, you need to hone your craft. And when you step into the light, you need to be able to present yourself professionally and do your end of the job, so when it is time to get paid, you feel like you've done the work to receive the pay.
Just let me love you. Just let me love you.